Hello everyone, welcome back to the Token Minds training series. Today, we'll talk about how tokenomics should be designed not just for launch day, but to support real buying pressure long after the token is live in the market. So this session focuses on what actually drives demand after TGE. We look at how to design tokenomics that create real buying pressure, not short-term hype, and how supply, utility, and incentives must work together so demand can scale as the project grows. So many projects face the same pattern. Demand is strong before launch, but buying pressure drops soon after. At the same time, new tokens enter circulation through unlocks and rewards. When rising supply meets weak demand, prices decline and confidence is lost. So the real issue is not the TGE itself, but how the tokenomics are designed. Internet computer is a clear example of this problem. The token reaches extremely high prices driven by speculation. After launch, weak utility and unclear supply dynamics reduce demand. As more tokens entered circulation, selling pressure increased, so the root cause was a tokenomics model that failed to sustain long-term buying pressure. So, sustained buying pressure does not come from a single mechanism. It comes from a system where multiple elements reinforce each other. Supply mechanics control scarcity and inflation over time. Distribution and vesting determine who can sell, when, and how much. Utility design creates reasons the token must be used, not just held. Incentives reward long term participation instead of short term speculation. Value capture links real protocol success to token value, and demand drivers ensure there are ongoing reasons to buy and hold as the network grows. Avalanche shows how strong tokenomics can work in practice. It launched with real utility, clear incentives, and disciplined supply design. Instead of relying on hype, demand was tied to actual network usage. As a result, Avalanche has grown into one of the most sustainable Web3 ecosystems over time. So supply mechanics define scarcity and inflation over time. This includes total supply, how much is circulating at launch, emissions from rewards, and burn mechanisms. In the Avalanche model, total supply is capped. New tokens are issued through staking and all transaction fees are burned. As network usage grows, demand offsets emissions and puts pressure on supply. How tokens are distributed matters as much as how many exist. Large allocations to the community and ecosystem reduce early selling pressure. Multi-year vesting schedules for teams and investors prevent sudden supply shocks. So gradual unlocks help maintain confidence and market stability after launch. Utility is what creates mandatory demand. Tokens can be required for governance, staking, platform access, payments, or collateral. In Avalanche, the token is required for transaction fees, securing the network, and creating subnets. This makes the token essential for users, validators, and developers. Incentives should reward long term participation, not short term speculation. So, staking, liquidity programs, governance rewards, and builder incentives help lock tokens and reduce circulating supply. Value capture mechanisms link protocol success directly to the token value. In Avalanche, higher usage leads to more fees being burned, permanently reducing supply. Long term demand comes from clear reasons to buy and hold. This includes mandatory utility, staking rewards that beat inflation, and governance power over available decisions. So, deflationary pressure from burns and strong network effects also support demand as usage grows. Together, these drivers create sustained buying pressure over time. Token helps projects design tokenomics that work beyond launch. We bring experience across multiple Web3 projects, from private sales to post-TGE scaling. We use proven frameworks to stress test assumptions and benchmark against successful models. So thank you for watching. If you're planning a token launch or preparing for post-TGE scaling, Token is ready to help you design tokenomics built for long-term demand and credibility.